objective is that we're going to name numbers, okay? So we're going to look at a number, we're going to name it within 1 million, okay? So we're going from our ones place to our millions place today. So big, big numbers, okay? By building understanding of the place value chart, so growing in our knowledge of the place value chart, and then, bless you, and then knowing where to put commas in those numbers, okay? So for example, if I have a number that's like, bless you, knowing where to put a comma there to help with our understanding of how big the number is, right? So I'll teach you this, but for example, 1,734, I put a comma right there, okay? And I'll show you how we know that in just a second, okay? Okay, so, yeah, you guys ready to get started? Okay, cool. I know we just did a lot, so everybody take a deep breath with me again. Let it out. All right, cool. Here we go. Ready to move on. All right. So there should be nothing in your hands. You're just kind of paying attention up here. Okay. All right. We're gonna kind of skip this part. There we go. So let's see what we've got behind number 1. Okay. Cool. So this is where we're gonna build some understanding of beyond millions. So I steered you wrong a little bit, okay? We're even going to go further than millions today, but we're not going to be working too much with it. It's just so you can understand the pattern of a place value chart, okay? So when I point to it, tell me what place value this is. Are you ready? I'm going to tell everybody looking up here, so I know you're ready. Your whiteboard should be closed. Your utensils should be on your desk. Nothing in your hands.
My hands.
So Logan, nothing in your hands, friend. Nothing in your hands. All right. Ready?
1.
Oh, do we forget what we're doing? So when I point to it, you're going to tell me what place value it is. Ready?
1, 10, hundreds, thousands, 10,000.
Tots. Okay? So each one, as we kind of talked about last week, is 10 times bigger than the last one. Remember that, okay? That's going to be important. So remember, tens is 10 times as big as ones. Hundreds is 10 times as big as tens. Thousands is 10 times as big as hundreds, right? And then this is where it actually gets a little easier, right? So what place value is this?
Thousands.
Thousands. Good. What's the next one?
10,000.
10,000. So that's actually kind of easy, right? Because then it says thousands and then 10,000s to tell you that, oh, the next one is 10 times as big as the last one. Does everybody see that?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So then 10 times more than 10 is what?
100,000.
Good. It's 100, so which means the next one is 100,000, right? It's a typo. It's a typo. We'll fix it. You know, fix it in your brain. Okay. And then from there, after we have 100,000s, then we go to
Millions.
Okay. So right now, thinking about what we just did, okay, with thousands to 10,000s, okay. If we were at millions, think about it. Don't say it. Think about what the next one would be. Okay? Think about it. Think about it. When I snap my fingers out of volume 1, tell me what you're thinking. Remind yourself what volume 1 is in my room. And then when I snap my fingers, tell me what you're thinking. If it's wrong, that's okay.
10 million.
10 million. Good job. Okay? So now, quickly, we're going to move quickly, right? 10 times more than 10. Think about it. Out of volume 1, when I snap my fingers, tell me what it is. Oh, hold on. I didn't snap yet. Wait for the snap. Wait for the snap. Okay, ready? When I snap my fingers, tell me out of volume 1 what you're thinking.
100,000.
There it is. Good. 100 millions. 100 millions, right? Because we've hit millions and we're going forward. Okay? Oh my gosh. Think about what you know about crazy numbers. Try and guess what's going to come next. Okay? Oh, hold on. You might be wrong. That's okay. Think about what it is. Out of 1, tell me what it is when I snap my fingers. Ready? Go.
Billions.
Billions.
Yay, I got it
Good. That was a guess. Okay? All right. Refocus. Oh. Okay. Out of volume 4, tell me what the next one is when I snap my fingers.
10 billion.
10 billions. Beautiful. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm glad you guessed that. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Okay? All right, let's move on. So, check it out. This one you're still just watching. Still just watching. Okay, so your whiteboard should be closed. I'll wait till whiteboards are closed, till caps are on markers. Everyone has stuff out of their hands. Alright. Oh, water's fine. Water's fine. Okay? I'm still waiting till I see things out of hands. Alright, we'll take it. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. So, check out this big looking number. Do you see that?
Whoa.
Wow, that's a lot of digits, okay? Check it out. This number, right? This is our number. I'm going to kind of teach you a little bit of our vocab, okay? This is our number, okay? Everybody point to it and say number.
Number.
Oh, that was weak. Do it again.
Number.
Number, good. This right here, this 5, okay, is called a digit. Everybody say digit.
Digit.
Digit, okay? So number, digit. Number's the big thing. Digit is the little thing that makes up a number, okay? So if we were to ignore this for just a second, okay, and I had just a 5, that is both a number and a digit, right? But if I were to add 4 tens to that, okay, what number is that?
45.
45. But what is just the 4? What is that word called?
40.
Digit. What is it?
Digit.
Digit. Okay, so that's going to be important when I'm telling you guys, hey, put that digit there, put that 6 there, right? So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? So again, you're just looking up here. I'm going to do this one, and then you'll join me on the next one. Sound good? Sound good?
Yes.
Great. As you probably guessed, I like when you guys respond verbally, okay? Because it makes me understand that you guys are following along, okay? All right, so this is what I like to do, okay? It might be tempting, okay, because we read from left to right. It might be tempting to want to start here, right? But I think it would be best if you start in the ones place, okay? Because the furthest right is going to always be your ones place, at least for this year, okay? Then next year we'll move on to decimals and stuff like that, okay? But for this year, the one that's on the furthest right is going to be your ones place. And then you can just fill in everything from there. Go ahead, Avery. So what digit is in my ones place? Go.
5.
Which one?
5.
Ah, good. Okay. And I see that the 2 is in the tens place. The 3 is in the hundreds place. All right. So let me work this one out. When I want your response, I'll kind of point to you. Okay. So then I'm thinking to myself, okay, great. I have 0 thousands. I have 3 10,000s. I have 400,000s. Everybody see how I'm just filling it in from right to left? Okay. So what direction should we start on? All right, good. Go right to what?
Left.
Right to left. Okay? And then I see I have 8 millions, I have 0 10 millions, 600 millions, and 3 billions. Okay? Wow. Wow. All right, we're almost done with this one. Okay? So now I'm going to teach you how to put the commas in there. Bless you. And how to read that number. Okay? Because I know you guys know how to read. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh, we're not shouting out though. Okay. I know you guys know how to read this number. Okay. Because we've learned that in previous years. So when I snap my fingers, read this number for me. Okay.
3,313.
Good. Good. So if you guys know how to read that, you'll be able to read this. I promise. Okay. So here's the trick. Oh. I will wait until caps are on markers, things are out of our hands. Okay, if you're tempted, maybe put them on the floor, okay? That's what clearing distractions means. It means getting distractions out of the way, all right? Or you can sit on your hands too. That's something people do. You can put them together. We don't want to be distracted by anything. We're looking up here because if you miss this, it's going to be real confusing, okay? All right, so just like when I fill it in the place value chart, I'm going to start from the right and go to the left. Okay, so I'm going to count by 3s and then put a comma, okay? So this is what I like to do. You're not counting with me, you're just going to listen, okay? So I go 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, okay? So we put a comma after groups of 3, basically, 3 digits, okay? 3 digits, not 3 numbers, but 3 digits, okay? So So now I want you to count with my pen and say what it is, right? So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, count. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes.
I'm not convinced. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma.
Good, good. Okay.
1.
Everybody understand how we put commas in numbers?
Yes.
Okay, it's going to be super important because it takes this super confusing number, okay, and makes it a little bit easier to see, which then makes it easier to read, okay? So that when we read just like we're reading a book, okay? And the place value chart really helps with that. So, so I have this digit right here. What digit is that? What digit is that? 3. Oh, just stop. It's 3, okay? So what digit is that? 3. There you go. What place value is that 3 in? Billions, okay? So 3,608,430,325, okay? So it's going to take practice. It took me a long time to learn this, so if you're still struggling, that's okay. Just know that I'll be there to kind of help correct you, okay? So if I see that you're not saying it totally correctly, I might jump in and just help you correct it. It's not for me to be mean. I just want to make sure you're learning how to say it correctly, okay? Does that make sense? So we want to start with where our first digit on the left is, okay? It's in the billions place, so 3 billion, okay? 608 million, right? We kind of go where that comma is, okay? So the comma's right after the millions. So it's 608 million, right? 430,325. Okay? Go ahead, Logan. Do you guys want to try it?
Yes.
Okay. Do it with my pen. Okay? So you're going to say like the word with my pen. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Everybody understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll explain it again. So you know how when I was reading it, I was going through and tapping kind of what to say? So when I tap, you'll say like 3,608,000,000, right? Okay, you ready to start?
Yep.
Okay, loud and proud, I want to hear everybody. We're not screaming, but we're just saying it with confidence, okay? Even if you mess up, it's okay. It's okay, all right? Here we go.
3 billion.
Oh, pause. 3 billion, everybody say billion.
Billion.
I want to make sure I hear that book. It sounded a little bit like million, but we're doing billion, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
3,608,400,000.
Good.
300.
Good, good. That's good. We got a little, because there's a 0 here, we got a little less confident. That's okay. That's okay. You guys did a really good job, okay? Any questions about this? Okay. So knowing where to put commas and knowing how to read the number, knowing how to read a place value chart is going to really help with our understanding of how big these numbers actually are, okay? Lily, do you have a question?
No.
Okay. All right, good to move on?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wake up, 4th grade. Are we good to move on?
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. I want to find one that we can do together. Okay. So if you could go to the blank side of your whiteboard for me and copy C onto there. Copy C on there for me. Adler? Okay. Oh, good question. Yeah, good point. Thank you.
I need
I wonder why, my friend, don't we have the cap off all the time? Huh? Okay, but even just for a little bit, it might dry out. Okay? Be careful of that.
I got enough sleep, but like still sleeping for some reason.
Alright, Michael, I'll get you one first. Yeah, Liz? I do, friend. Do you need one?
Yeah, I need one too. I got a scratch over the weekend and
But is it actively bleeding?
no.
Then maybe you're okay. I would maybe leave it unless it's like really, really bad. Okay. Lily, come on up, friend. I'll get you one. And then Michael, come on up. I'll get you your whiteboard.
Got my marker out loud. Got him Yeah.
If you didn't, please make sure you copy it. Do not put commas in here. That's what we're going to do together. Okay? Yeah. Your only direction, my friends, was to copy down C. It was not to do the problem on your own.
Can we draw it big, please?
Sure. Sure.
Hey, it's 1, 2, 3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah. You don't have to ask for that, right? You can just go and grab it.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Say Peter.
Pray for us.
Okay. So your direction was just to copy down C for me. Okay. Go ahead, Andres. Can you go when he gets back, Sarah? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think
My brother took my marker.
okay. You may have this one. Make sure you don't lose it, okay?
Okay.
There you go. All right, cool. Everybody got a copy down? If not, I'm moving on without you. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, when I'm putting commas in, do I start on the left or the right?
Right.
The right, correct. Good job. Okay, we're going to start on the right. So, on your whiteboard, you're going to use your finger or your marker to count, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go, starting with 1, right? Here we go. 1,
2,
3. What is it? Comma. There it is. Okay. You go 1, 2, 3.
And it's a perfect
comma.
match because look at 1, 2, 3.
Perfect, right? All right. I think you guys can handle it. Can you do E, please?
E.
Copy down E, and then I'm gonna give you a minute to put the commas in on your own. Ready, go. E. E as in English. You're doing E on your own right now. Go ahead and put the commas in. You might have to put more than one, right? Okay. So go ahead and keep doing that. You have about 20 seconds left. Start wrapping up. Okay, say Andrew.
Pray for us.
Looking up here, that means you stop what you're doing. Clear distractions. Focus on me. Okay, go ahead and hold up your whiteboard. I'd like to see how you did. Hold it up just for me to see. Everybody's looking forward. Good. Good. Okay. Cool. You can put them down. Okay. Isaac E, can you explain to me what the pattern is? How do I know where to put the commas?
You start on the left and then go.
Oh, hold on. You have friends who are not listening to you. Okay, go ahead.
You start on the right side
Okay.
and 1, 2, 3, and then you put a comma.
Good. Okay.
Just keep doing that until you run out of numbers after those and 3.
Awesome, Isaac. That's perfect. Yes. So we start on the right side. We start with the first digit. Okay, first digit, which is in which place value, friends?
The 1.
The ones. Good. We start with the digit that's in the ones place. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and like Isaac said, put a comma, and then we keep going till we run out of digits. Right? So then 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. Okay.
1, 2.
Woo! Crazy. Crazy.
Wait a minute. Something wrong.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Now I want you to follow me with your eyes over here to the place value chart. Oh, I know. Rough stuff. Okay. All right. I want you to notice. Okay, this might be something you want to practice on your own at home. Okay. Notice how. Let's look at the 100,000. Okay. So I see 5 zeros in the 100,000s and then a 1, okay? So 5 zeros plus a 1, that's 5 digits plus 1 digit. How many digits are in the 100,000s place? Think about it. Don't say it. Go. 6. Good. How many, then if it's 10 times bigger, how many digits are in the millions? 7. Good. 7. Okay. So that can help you. This is just a side note, but that can help you with knowing how big this number actually is, right? So how many digits did we say were in the millions place? 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means right here, this 5 is in the millions. Okay. You also could label it going from right to left, right? So 1, tens, hundreds, thousands, right? You could totally do that, or you could do it in your brain too, right? You can label it on the side. I'm going to pause because people are getting fidgety. So I'll wait till you're ready. You shouldn't be writing anything on your board. You're just looking up here. All right. Cool. So when we know that the 5 is in the millions place, then we know it's going to go past millions, right? So then if I were to try to read this number, okay, I would know that that was the millions, this was 10 millions, 100 millions, billions, and 10 billions, okay? So then knowing that this is 10 billion right here, okay, this 1 is in the 10 billions place, okay? I know that 10 plus 2 is 12, okay? So I would say 12,345,578,901, right? Does everybody understand what I did just there?
Yes.
So I'm going to have you kind of practice. Part of your homework tonight, you'll be like working with these numbers. And I want you tonight, I mean, I'm not going to know whether you did it or not, right? Because I'm not in each of your houses at night, right? But, because that would be weird. But I want you to practice while you're working with these numbers. I want you to practice saying them out loud, okay? So that's a little added bonus for your homework. I want you to practice saying them out loud. Maybe go to one of your parents or your siblings and say, like, hey, can I practice reading these numbers to you? Because if we're able to be fluent in saying these numbers, guys, you're going to be able to understand the place value chart a lot more, and it's going to help a lot, okay? Does that make sense? Yes. So I'm encouraging you, please, tonight on your homework, to practice with someone reading these numbers, okay? And if you need to label them like a place value chart, you can. If you want to put them in a place value chart physically, you can, okay? So I'm going to say to the video, parents, if you're watching, have your child practice these numbers with you tonight so that they know what's up, okay? Sweet. Now you have accountability. So if your parents are watching this video, they will know to be like, hey, tell me what you learned in math class today, okay? Sound good? I know. Technology is a wonderful thing, my friends. Okay. All right. Everybody understand what's going on there?
Yeah.
You're just rewriting the number, putting in commas. That's what your homework's going to look like, okay? So then go ahead and erase your board, and then you can actually close your board up once again. I'll wait till that is happening. So erase your board before you close it, and go ahead and close it up.
Will we need our writing utensils or our markers?
Well, you'll need your pencil in a second.
Okay, but we can cut away.
Yeah. So maybe just keep your pencil out, and everything else can go away. Okay? Move a little faster, friends. Move a little faster. Putting these things away. Nice. I see my two homies back here doing a great job.
We only have 7 more.
Is that what I gave you?
Yeah.
You can keep it for now, and then if you get another one, you can just get it. Okay? Really go ahead and close it. That's all yours. Okay. Okay. I'm waiting until voices are off. I'm waiting until whiteboards are closed. Everything except a pencil is put away. Okay. Almost there. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome, Andres. I love how you put it on the floor because maybe you would be distracted. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Cool. So looking up here, this is also part of your homework, okay? So you're going to take the expression, okay, which is this part right here. An expression is just part of a, it's like a math sentence. Okay, that's what an expression is. So even an expression can just say 5 tens. Okay, but this one says 5 tens plus 5 tens. Okay, what is 5 plus 5, friends? Go. 10. Okay, not as convinced that you know that. What's 5 plus 5? Go. 10. Thank you. Okay, 10 tens. Okay, is our answer to that in unit form. What form is what form are these in? Oh, what form are these in? Unit form. Okay, and it wants you to write it in standard form, which means numbers, right? Unit form is numbers and words. Standard form is just numbers. Okay. So 10 tens. Can I have 10 tens in a place value? No, right? So I would bundle that. What actually is 10 tens? Go. 100. So my standard form would be 100. Okay? Everybody understand what's going on there?
Yes.
So you're solving it, okay? You're solving it and then writing it in number form, standard form, right here. Okay? Alex, go. Okay? Any questions about this part? Okay. And then here, you're gonna represent each expression. So addend is just a addition expression. Okay, so it's like an addition sentence. Represent each addend with number discs in the place value chart. Show the composition of larger units from 10 smaller units. Okay. So basically, don't worry about the directions too much. What I want you to do here is what we were doing last time, where we were showing the discs, 4,000s, okay, plus 1,100s. Okay, 11, right? So 400s plus, 4,000s plus 1,100s. You may have to bundle some things, move them over, and then you're going to write your final answer here. So basically, this is what I'm going to call it, okay? You're cleaning up your place value chart, okay? So you're going to start with what it says right here, okay? Shown in discs, okay? And then you're going to clean up the place value chart. So you're going to make it look nice, make it look pretty, okay? Meaning that there's no double digits in each place value. Everybody understand what I mean there?
Yeah.
So that's your direction for these kinds of problems, okay? And then I think there's like a word problem on there, but you guys can handle it. You can totally do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to you now. You have about 3 minutes to get, maybe more than that, a little more than 3 minutes to get started on it, and then it'll be time for recess, okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. And